All right, this is Kelly from K Mayfield Designs, and you're getting this post on my birthday. The day many years and decades ago. I was born early in the morning. So, this is 9 of 30. Post for September because it is my birthday month, and that's what I promised to myself and others. So, what you've been watching is parts of an enamel class that I took. Um, Took it with Lily Smith Studios in Atlanta. And as you know, if you don't know already, I love to make things. And one of my art pals, friends took this class and she recommended it to me. So I decided to take it. And so, enamel, this is vitreous enamel, unlike the enamel on your teeth, where you heat powdered and colored glass to about 750 to 800 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you look earlier, that little piece, that piece that you see on Lily's hand, that's her right there. That is a piece of cleaned and fired copper. And you put the enamel, the powdered glass, with this little
multiple pieces
sister
at once,
thingamajigger.
and I'm using the tip of the blue cone, kind of moving back and forth between the two pieces.
That you don't.
And you kind of start to see that rainbow effect. It's like a needling. It's like if you're needling copper. So you don't need to get that bright cherry red. This is plenty. And then all circles, and try to heat the whole piece evenly. You'll see it already starting to.
You've already added the glass, the powdered enamel to the piece of copper, and you heat it from the bottom side. And this is with a torch. If you use a kiln, it's different. And if you use a kiln, you could get both sides fired at the same time, which is not what I did. Though she had a kiln, we just used the torch. And I'm also at the same coffee shop I was the other day. So you're just going to have to pardon the noise. But watch the heat work and do its thing and make enamel, and it's gonna get really, really red. Actually, it's starting to get red right now, and it gets hot when the glass starts to melt. And what's really cool about enamel is that any color you can imagine, you can get. And I'm gonna stop talking so you can just watch the video, because it is so daggone neat. I love to make things. This is oddly therapeutic. Especially watching things get set on fire, frankly. It's kind of fun. I mean, they're little pyromaniacs, I think, in all of us, frankly. I don't know what person that doesn't like fire, or a fire pit, or a stove, or a fireplace. I can't think of anyone that doesn't love that. Look at it glow. Obviously, you have to be careful with this. We use tongs and appropriate tools. This is molten, right? This is believably hot. And with the torch, the hottest part of the torch is at the end of that blue flame. So you see right there where it's ending, where it ends, that's the hottest part of that flame. I wonder how they figured out how to make enamel. That just someone had a house on fire or a cave on fire or something, and it ended up with a bunch of melted glass. I'll have to look that up. Is that fine? See two little dots on the
Yeah,
left?
when it cools, it should all be the same color.
All right, this is what it looks like. And I also made pink, but I don't think I took photos of pink ones that I made. But this is the front. The back is probably gray, because when you put something on the back, you also note the front. But look at them. And then I added some red dyed bamboo coral. This is coral, and that's on the bottom, and that metal is sterling silver. And these are ear wires. I think when you take a class, it gives you ear wires and some other things for your, if you can make something in the end with them. But yeah, these are my pieces. I have a photo of me wearing them somewhere, but that'll be another video.